Hello, all. I don't know if it's that obvious on camera, but my shirt or t-shirt is drenched in sweat. That's because I've been doing cardio for the past 81 minutes and 30 seconds. If you guys have been following along the past 2-3 weeks, you probably know that I've been putting more of an emphasis on uh, long duration cardio, especially using the Stairmaster and the Kettlebell. And so, what I have been doing in the past cardio episodes, and also this one, is 2 minutes on the Stairmaster and then a kettlebell complex. Usually, I would change the kettlebell complex every 20 sets or so, but today I've opted to just do the same complex for the entirety of the workout, so I don't really have to be too creative or anything like that, and instead I can just move from the Stairmaster to the complex without having to think so much about what's to come next. I don't know why, but the past couple of days it feels like I'm a little bloated, and I don't think I've necessarily changed too much of my eating habits. In any case, it just feels a lot harder than it used to in the past to get really ripped. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. So, for the kettlebell movement, I'm doing 5 tactical clean to shoulder press on each side. If you go to my first couple of videos, I think within the first 50 episodes or so, it feels like I was probably not as muscularly big, but definitely more shredded, I would say. And I kind of don't necessarily want to bring back that exact look, but I would like to be as lean as I was then. I just like the way I feel mentally when I'm leaner compared to when I have a few extra pounds on me. Like, there is a sort of confidence that you feel when you dress up good to go somewhere, and that similar kind of confidence is what I feel when I'm at a lower body fat percentage. And that experience might vary from person to person, but I definitely feel to a certain degree happier when I'm leaner. But the work that it takes to get lean is very brutal sometimes and annoying, because it's fun to eat in a surplus or even at maintenance. It's definitely not fun to be at a deficit. Like for me, I notice my best uh, like gains as far as leaning down is concerned. So I get the leanest, the best, and I do something like fasted cardio or something. No, not fasted cardio, just fasting in general, to where I don't eat any solid food for till about 5 p.m. And so, like, the thing that works for me the best is not having any calories till about noon, and then breaking that fast with like a coffee with milk or something, and then having a meal, which would be my only meal, at around 5 or 6, and then having a big workout, and then not eating again after that. That's what gets me leanest the best. But I enjoy my morning coffee. So, like right now, my ritual as soon as I wake up is to microwave some whole milk and mix in some coffee, instant coffee, and honey after the milk heats up. And then I'll try to not eat anything till about 1 or 2, at which point I'll have like ground beef with cheese and barbecue sauce or something like that. But like as a but usually like this kind of happens almost automatically in the summers, where I don't really feel like eating that much for whatever reason, and I just automatically end up fasting for a larger period of the day. There's something about when the weather is cold and you're in darkness for a longer amount of time that it just makes it so much easier to stuff your face. Another thing that I do that definitely gets my total daily calorie intake up is randomly sipping on milk from the fridge. So when I'm thirsty sometimes, instead of drinking water, I usually open up the fridge and take a few sips of cold milk, and not even like chocolate milk or anything, just whole ultra filtered milk. But yeah, just thinking out loud or expressing some thoughts about the, I guess, my current mental state as far as my body and body image is concerned, and what I'm trying to do to, I guess, get as lean as I want to get. Yesterday, I didn't put out a video. Yesterday was Jiu-Jitsu day, but I didn't go to Jiu-Jitsu. I've been kind of very on and off as far as Jiu-Jitsu is concerned. Like the weather definitely has been having an effect, and the other thing that has an effect is just how busy I am at work. And like usually I like to take a shower before jiu-jitsu class, uh, just because I've heard that jiu-jitsu mats can be a place where infections can happen, and at least from my part, I want to be as clean as possible and not be responsible for the spread of any germs or anything like that. And as a result, I have a ritual before going to class where I'll take a shower and stuff and try to get really clean before class, and then also take a shower after. But with work being the way it is, so I usually get off work at 6 p.m. But as of late, there's been a lot of projects that have been handed to us, and as a result, a lot of times I don't really get to be done with work at 6, and my class starts at 7, and so it usually takes about an hour to get to class, and by the time I'm off work and done showering and stuff, there really isn't enough time to make it to class on time. Ideally, I would like to take a day or two, maybe on the weekend, to whatchamacallit, catch up on some work so that it makes my weekday life easier. But I did end up coming to the gym yesterday though. I ended up doing some back and kettlebell juggling, but I didn't put out, like I did record some stuff too, but I chose not to put it out just because I wanted some downtime to myself where I didn't have to edit the video or anything like that. But who knows, I might release that as maybe an extension to this video, or as a video on its own. But yeah, so I've been on the Stairmaster for 64 minutes, and including the kettlebell complexes, it's an hour and 35 minutes. So, and I haven't taken a break. I've constantly been moving back and forth. Average heart rate is at 132 beats per minute, and currently my heart rate's at 154. I started off at level 2 on the Stairmaster for about 8 minutes, then level 3 for around 16 minutes, then level 4 for around another 10 minutes, and then it's been level 5 since then. I don't really have a time goal that I have put on myself for this today. I'm just kind of, I'd say the minimum was to do 60 minutes on the treadmill, but I'm like past that at this point. I think I'm just going to time things in a way where I can go to the sauna the same time my friend goes to the sauna, and so that we can leave together as well. I'm going to record one more set of this, and that'll probably be it. I might do some abs after I'm done with this, and so I might record a little bit of that too. If not, then we'll see. Then this last set might be it. Might be it for the video, but not it for the Stairmaster. When I find myself just ranting while walking, there is like a part of my brain that's like, am I talking too much? Am I saying things that don't make any sense? But they're my thoughts, so it makes sense to me. I'm using a 30-pound kettlebell, by the way. But yeah, some quick stats. Hour and 40, 1,075 calories burnt. But yeah, just gonna do this on my own time for a bit, and let's see what happens.